Sorry guys, my headset got run over, unplugged from my computer, and I had to refix that. So, continuing.
Ambition-chan. Your plays need more daring. Ambition.
Da, da, da.
I was really excited when you took South America, but when you switched to playing defensively just because you gained a small advantage, that's no good, Hitchan. You didn't take enough risks, and when you did, you didn't follow through. That's terrible, Hitchan.
Damn, what's it to her if I play too carefully? There's no need to rub it in my face. Dot dot dot.
I wonder if you'd be. I wonder if you'd be any good for the student council.
What is this, reverse psychology? I guess I don't have to worry about it, joining or not. Dot dot dot.
Giving up just like that? I expected more from you.
Oh my god! This sounds like Tom. Tom's Charger 70, if you ever watched this episode, you've said this to me before. You better put a comment on this. Seriously, is Shizune trying to taunt me into joining the council? Besides, I don't even want to join. It's only my second day. I can't make that kind of commitment. I haven't even taken a look at any other club duties yet. And these two? They're a little weird. Fine, I'll consider joining the council, but I want to take a look at the clubs before I decide.
Really, Hitchan? You're not just saying that to make us feel better?
Yeah. Just not sure that I want to.
Oh.
Dot dot dot.
Okay, Hitchan, but we're not gonna give up so easily. You said maybe there's still a chance that you'll come around.
Dot dot dot.
Come on, we could really have fun. We could play more Risk, and maybe one day you could beat me. Unless we graduate before that.
It doesn't make me feel any less reluctant about joining, you know. Dot dot dot.
Wow, you surely are surely you are not that horrible at board games. Maybe we can play a game, then to give you a handicap.
Might have said that to make you feel better after all.
Oh, that's Hulk-chan.
Oh, fuck! More moments like this. Cold. I meant to say that. I take a glance at the clock on the wall and realize I've spent far longer playing Risk than I expected. Sorry, I think I have to go. I want to go to the library. It's not closed yet, is it? Zune scratches her head and gestures me at Misha. How hard can it be to determine whether the library is open? There's a clock right there on the wall. Dot dot dot.
It should be, unless the librarian is absent. I think you're right, Chan. We think the library is open. It's on the. Oh my god! Don't touch it. I pressed the play button accidentally again. That A button. We think the library is open. It's on the second floor. Can't miss it. Do you want us to show you where it is?
No, thanks. It's okay. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye.
Ha. What we spend? Almost 10 parts dealing with them? A little bit more. One flight of stairs up and I run into problems. Second floor hallway is a carbon copy of the third floor one. Wide, of course, and plain, like only hallways can be. Problem is that the library's whereabouts are not as easily determined as one would think. Classrooms are marked with signs stating which class they belong to, but then there's a plethora, oh my god, of other unmarked rooms. This is where you have to know the vocabulary at times, and usually me and Lago do this. So, is the library one of them, or is it just somewhere down the hallway? I bet on the ladder and choose my direction at random. After I turn around one corner, an unmarked door draws my attention because it's not closed. It's not open either, though. Just barely ajar so that I can see it's open and nothing else. It would make sense for the library door to be invitingly open. While this is not quite that, it's good enough. At the very least, it means that someone is inside and I can ask for directions no matter how embarrassing that is. Gingerly push open the door. Ugh. I'm gonna slap myself a couple times in the face. I gingerly push open the center of the door with my fingertips, every muscle on my arm ready to pull back at a moment's notice. The feeling of being an outsider to the school can't be shaken from my mind, so much that I instinctively fear doing something wrong by entering. The door slowly creaks. Oh my god, I love doing that sometimes. Groaning from a deep sleep. Okay, if I wake up from a deep sleep, like 12 hours sleep plus, which only happens a couple times, I'll wake up and be like, what time is it? Oh, that's pretty late. And I'll just like jump right awake. Though much is easier to open than I anticipated, leaning over and poking my head ever further inside and gain sight of the room as fast as possible, the meek hello on my lips is quickly snatched away. Dot dot dot. This is not as I was expecting. Mindlessly let open the door to its full extent, taking in the sight of the solitary figure taking center stage in the otherwise abandoned room. The situation steals my voice, leaving me standing at the doorway, staring at the beautiful girl. Evidently, having taken her time to assess the situation, the girl gently puts down her teacup and opens her eyes, but doesn't look at me. Should I just... Yeah, I'm gonna continue using the same kind of girly voice.
Hello there. May I help you?
I gotta be a little bit more fancy when I do this. Staring directly in front of herself, the movements of her lips seem to break the silence rather than the words. However, it's a soft, measured voice that reminds me she's being separate, fuck! From the room itself. I said it like the same time. Not only is she likely the tallest girl I've ever laid eyes on, but even among most foreigners I've met, she's strikingly distant. Hi. Sorry for intruding. I was just kind of lost. It takes a moment to formulate a response before speaking. Every reaction she takes feels as if it's carefully choreographed beforehand.
Care to take a seat?
Unexpected, considering that I'm intruding upon her. Thanks. Slowly step towards another seat opposite of her, the girl resting the teacup and saucer on the wooden table in between. The way she doesn't track my movements with her head is telling that, and the slight cloudiness in her eyes means she might be at least partially blind, like Kenji. Fuck Kenji. Come to think of it, her voice doesn't sound like any detectable accent either. Guess she must be half Japanese. As I take my seat, her composure takes me slightly off guard. Her air of relaxed confidence makes the silence entirely comfortable. The calming atmosphere is so very different from the student council office.
I take it you're a new student at
Yamaku, or however the fuck you say it. Man, I'm following after you I go. Yeah, I just transferred in yesterday. Get the distinct feeling my speech patterns don't match the formality of hers, accompanied by her restrained bow of greeting. One which I hasn't to match before realizing the futility of the action.
I'm Lily Satao. Pleased to meet you.
Hisao Nakai. She gives a nod before gesturing roughly in the direction of her teacup.
Would you care for a drink?
Sure. As much as it pains me, I can't keep step with her formality in the proceedings. She gives a kind of nod, taking the request in stride. Without another word, she steps off the chair and prepares a second cup of tea from a collection of supplies laid out along a shelf. Brush here, brush there. Left hand open slightly, touching the side of whichever container she's pouring into. Seems to be a process she's followed dozens of times before. As I lean sideways to check around her back, she seems to use her long, dainty figure to measure the amount of cup.